LinkedIn is the #1 platform for business owners to build their brands, generate traffic, and win new customers or clients in 2025. But 99% of people aren't using the platform to its fullest and are missing out on opportunities and revenue because of it. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 LinkedIn features you absolutely need to know about and how you can use them to stand out and grow your personal brand like never before. If you're new here, I'm Sam, and look, I know a thing or two about LinkedIn because I've helped over 300 entrepreneurs build their personal brands and profiles on the platform. I've personally grown my following to 45,000 people at the time of recording this, and I've signed over £1 million worth of clients for my business from it. And I'm going to share insider knowledge that will help you leverage LinkedIn's features to grow your influence, build your network, and ultimately scale your business. So what are the 5 commonly missed LinkedIn features you need to know about in 2025? First up is the features section. If you don't have this section added to your profile or have it optimized, you could be wasting hours creating content and missing out on potential clients. The features section is a great place to spotlight key links, key websites, key pieces of content that you want your audience to see. And you can feature them high up on your profile so that they're one of the first things people see when they actually land on the profile. But I see so many people who don't even have a featured section added or aren't using it to the fullest. Pro tip, if you're looking to generate new customers or new clients, one of the best things to include in the featured section is lead magnets. You can also include things like links to a case studies page on your website, results pages, or even a process page that shows how you get results for your clients. If you don't have those things, look to include things like media features or high-performing content that you've published previously to establish credibility and authority. Look, your profile is like a landing page, a sales page, and a pitch deck for your business all in one. So it's really important you use every single feature to maximize the results that you're able to generate. The second one is the video feed. So video content might well dominate LinkedIn in the next few years. The video feed feature allows you to post short, engaging videos directly into the feed. And at the end of 2024, LinkedIn started testing its own TikTok-like video feed, where it's just videos, full screen mode on the screen. Now, what that suggests is that LinkedIn is testing video, and if it's successful, which I think it will be, LinkedIn will be pushing that feature out to all profiles. Now, typically what happens when LinkedIn promote new features is they want more people to use it, and they're going to reward profiles that do use it. So if you're one of the early adopters of video in 2025, you could see amazing results and amazing organic reach. Plus, it's just a much richer interaction. There's such a great opportunity with video to benefit from body language, from tone. And really, if you're an established business owner, this can set you apart from a lot of other people in your industry that aren't able to produce high quality video content. The third feature is LinkedIn events. LinkedIn events have made me and my clients hundreds of thousands in the last 2 years. They're an underrated feature that let you create and promote online events directly from your profile. Whether it's a webinar, a virtual training, or even just networking sessions, this is the place to let people know about it. And the best thing about LinkedIn events is that once you set them up, you can invite other speakers to join, and each speaker can invite up to 1,000 people per week to attend the event. So you can literally send invites to all of your connections to get them to join the event. Now, of course, not everyone is going to accept, but that is an amazing opportunity to let your whole network know the amazing work that you're doing. And you're going to be able to generate so many leads and potentially customers and clients from doing this. That means you can literally get thousands of people worth of free traffic to an event promoting your business that you would normally have to pay for through ads or produce content around. And that's, of course, on top of all the organic promotional content and the messages you can send as well. So LinkedIn events are a massive, massive opportunity to generate leads. What I recommend doing is running a monthly webinar where you solve a specific problem that your audience are going through. And each month, spending 2 or 3 weeks before the webinar, inviting as many people as you can to that event. If you then go live on LinkedIn or whenever the event starts, LinkedIn is also then going to notify everyone that clicks attending that you have started the session. So the attendance rate on these, whilst it's not 100%, is really, really strong. There are different ways that you can actually run events on the platform. You can do them live directly on LinkedIn, or you can run them through an external platform like StreamYard or even Zoom. And what I recommend if you're looking to generate leads is run it on an external platform, because that's going to allow you to collect emails through landing pages in exchange for attending the event. If people join directly on LinkedIn, they can have access to it without necessarily going through that process, and you can't deplatform your audience that way. So I recommend running it through an external platform, having a landing page where you get them to submit their name and their email address, in order to gain access to the webinar, and then you have the opportunity to nurture them through your newsletter on the back end. Number 4 is your visibility settings. The visibility settings on your profile control who can see your profile and engage with your content. A common problem we see though is that people don't have their visibility open, and that means parts of their profile don't show up to people who aren't connections. Or a common one is only their connections can comment on their content. Now, what that means is that the valuable information you're sharing and the content you're going to so much effort of creating is not going to be seen by the maximum number of people, and you're essentially wasting effort. Now, I recommend having all your visibility settings as open as possible, because truthfully, there is not that much on your profile that is private information, certainly not on a LinkedIn profile. So really, you want as many people to see it as possible. The only thing that I recommend keeping private is your email address. So there's a setting where you need to make sure your email address is hidden from everyone on the platform. Otherwise, you're just going to get a lot of spam through the platform from people that can access it. So try and make your email address hidden, but all your other information should be as publicly available as possible. And make sure you don't have your content settings as only connections can comment. You want to make sure anyone in the world can comment. That's going to massively increase the rate you're able to grow your audience and your profile and your following. The 5th and final feature is the cover photo. As I said before, your LinkedIn profile is like a landing page, a pitch deck, a sales deck for your business all in one. And your LinkedIn cover photo is prime real estate. It's more important than ever because first impressions count. And this is the first thing people are going to see when they come to your profile. What most people have though is a generic stock photo or maybe a company logo, which is a massively missed opportunity. A well-designed cover photo with a few key elements will quickly turn a visitor into a fan or a connection into a client. And those key elements are your value proposition and credibility. So you want to use your cover photo to show what your value proposition is. In other words, what you help your audience achieve, and to build credibility, which encourages people to follow you. So credibility might come from results that you've got previously for other clients and customers, milestones that you've hit, places that you've featured online. All of these are sources of credibility that get people to buy into you. And placing them in the most visual part of your profile, which is your cover photo, puts them front and center, and it's the first thing people are going to notice when they land on the profile. That means they're going to consume the rest of your profile and all of your content with far more intent and far more attention to it. Last and a little bonus one is your starred messages. This is like a focused inbox. You can use starred messages to create your own version of a focused inbox. Starred messages allow you to prioritize important conversations and ensure that your most relevant messages don't get lost in the sea of LinkedIn notifications. If your inbox is anything like mine, or well, most LinkedIn inboxes, to be honest, it's full of spam and pitches, which makes keeping on top of important messages very difficult. But if you're slow on DMs with prospects, you can easily lose deals. So you want to have a place where you can have all of your most important messages all in one place. So style your messages from key contacts, potential clients, and then you can come to these starred messages and just have a list of those conversations that you can respond to quickly there and then. Now you know about these LinkedIn features, it's time to put them into action and start optimizing your profile. Whether you're looking to grow your network, establish yourself an expert, or land new clients, all of these are going to be really important. So if you found these tips useful, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more content like this. And if you're serious about building your personal brand, click the link in the description for a full 50-page blueprint. I've helped over 300 people build their personal brand and put the exact formula we use into this guide so that you can follow it step by step. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.